Malcom X's youngest daughter, Malika, was found dead this past Monday at 56 years of age. Even though early reports claim she died of natural causes, this oddly comes just 2 days after 2 men were exonerated for Malcom X's murder. Tragically, it was her 24-year-old daughter Betty who found her unresponsive in her Brooklyn apartment. Mother and daughter had unfortunately had a run-in with the law. They were both charged with theft after being caught with a stolen truck, which had pit bulls piled up in the back in inhumane conditions. The dogs were sent to an animal shelter, and the women were charged with animal cruelty. Years earlier, Malika had been charged for fraud and identity theft. It's clear that this family has continued to suffer the legacy of trauma from Malcom X's assassination, which took place in front of 3 of his daughters as their pregnant mother covered them with her body. Sweden got its first ever female prime minister, who then had to quit just hours after being elected. The Centre Party that was in coalition with the Prime Minister refused to support her budget because they couldn't support an increase in monthly pensions for the poorest pensioners. Imagine voting for a party that won't increase your pensions just because you hate the other side, or you're well enough not to care about hundreds of thousands of other pensioners that need the money. We'll see what voters think about that soon enough. In the US, Ahmaud Arbery's death has been ruled a cold-blooded murder, according to the jury. All 3 defendants have been indicted on 9 counts each, and now they face life in prison come sentencing. Arbery posed no imminent threat to the men who chased him down through their suburban neighborhood. And finally, Zac Stacy is facing 15 years behind bars, but he's been shockingly released on a $10,000 bond, despite pleas from his victim. His arrest came after a disturbing video appeared to show him assaulting his ex-girlfriend in front of their child. She testified that the physical abuse began when she was pregnant, and she forgave him because he had bullied her for so long that she thought it was her fault. Her lawyer says, "We consider him to be a very dangerous and violent man."